Hi folks, and welcome back to Old School Studios. It's Saturday morning, and I'm heading out to my uncle's house, his property. My van broke down last January, and it's been out at his house. I hit a toad there. I blew a spark plug out of my Triton 5.4 aluminum head, and they sell kits at Napa that you could re-tap like a helicoil, but it's not really a helicoil, it's something similar, and you crank it down in there. Well, a buddy of mine thought he was helping and came out to help me, and he cranked it in there, and he cranks the spark plug in, and he goes, "Oh, something feels funny." I go, "What do you mean something feels funny?" And he pulls out the spark plug, and it pulls out the helicoil broken, with about 20% of the thread stuck down in my head. So I have a rigid camera, and I went down in there, and it wasn't big enough to really, it was too big to get down in there all the way. So I ordered this thing called a lizard cam offline. It was like 20 bucks, and I was able to get down in there and see that from trying to extract it, I broke it out, and it fell down on top of my piston in pieces. So I hooked up the little magnet attachment and got down in there and pulled out all the pieces, and it formed the ring and then I blew it out. I made like a wand with an air hose, and I got down in there and I blew it all out, and so I'm pretty confident that there's nothing down in my piston. And I bought a new kit, and cranked it in with some red Never Sees, or it's not Never Sees, red thread lock, and got the spark plug in. I got a new coil because it broke my coil, and so I got it to start, and I moved the thing from where it was sitting. And so I went out there to work on it again, and my, I can't think of the name of it. I had another part go bad. I replaced that. It still wasn't fixed. And then my negative terminal on my battery was smoking, so I replaced that and put a new ground, and then it still won't start, and my uncle was thinking that it was the positive terminal, so now I got a positive terminal to put on, and the solenoid, a starter solenoid. So I have a charged battery with me, heading out there. Gonna put the starter solenoid on. I'm gonna put the new positive battery terminal on, put the charged battery in, and see if I can get this thing to start. It's been sitting in the same place for about 6 months. I am gonna sell the van. I'm not gonna risk driving. My commute to work is it's almost an hour commute, and I'm not going to risk blowing another spark plug. So once I get it up and running, I'm just going to clean it out, clean it up, give it, a little touch up here and there on my paint job, because E350s are notorious for rusting, and I'm going to put it in Walmart parking lot for sale for $2,500, maybe $3,000, and let someone get me down to $2,500. So I got a little sidetracked. I seen a yard sale, and I stopped in there, and he had a lot of stuff, lots and lots and lots of stuff. I go, "Do you got any mini bikes?" He goes, I just sold a mini bike frame the other day. I go, oh, let me guess, Big Ben? Because my buddy Big Ben, who lives around the corner, he'd start texting me at 8 a.m. about a doodle bug. And I go, I know all about doodle bugs. I got a dirt bug. It's the same thing, same company. And he got a doodle bug frame without a motor for 45 bucks with front and back tire and brakes. And he won't sell it to me. And he's only interested in mini bikes because I am. So at least he's doing something with himself. I seen him last night. He got a motor for it. I think it was a Subaru, and didn't realize Subaru made small engines like that. But yeah, so that was a small world that I just happened upon the same yard sale as Big Ben. So right now here I'm heading through Rootstown, heading out to Edinburgh, and then from Edinburgh I head out to North Benton. So I got about a 30-minute drive, 25-30 minutes, and I'm gonna go mess with the van, see what my uncle's up to. I haven't seen him in about 3 weeks, and it's a nice drive out here. Wish my son would have got up and went with me, but he wanted to sleep, so I just let him sleep. He gets up for school at just, I mean, ungodly hours. School starts so early, so I'm gonna let the boy sleep. And man, there's a lot of Trump signs out this way. It makes me feel good. I see a Joe Biden sign, and I was like, man, what does Joe Biden bring to the table? Absolutely nothing. He's been there for 47 years. They accused Donald Trump of quid pro quo with Ukraine, and Joe Biden did a quid pro quo with Ukraine. Joe Biden called our military stupid bastards, and then they accused Donald Trump of calling them losers when it's on tape that Joe Biden said, you clap for that, you stupid bastards. I just can't understand what anyone see. Why would anyone want their taxes raised, and why would anyone want, they want abortion, and they want the taxpayers to fund your abortion. Go pay for your own damn abortion. Alright, so I'm getting up here to Edinburgh. There's this little Edinburgh corner store right here, and I don't know how they do it, but I get the best steaks from this place. This place will sell me porterhouse steaks for sometimes like $3.99 and $4.99 a pound. What the shit? It's delicious. Alright, so I'm getting close to his road, and like kind of out in farm country where the people out here are planting their corn and always wanted to park right there and do some gold mining, pan for some gold, see what's out here. So, we're almost there, just about a minute away. I just pulled in, and my uncle's picking Moroni chestnuts. He planted Moroni chestnuts from Italy, and he's picking them. So here's my van, and she'd been sitting here for too long. So here she is. This is a Ford E350 Super Duty, and you know, some typical rust issues on the Econoline van. This is the downfall of Ford right here. The Triton. They put aluminum heads and they put 3 fucking threads in the spark plug. So the spark plug's literally being held in by 3 threads. And okay, so here's where I'm at. I put a new positive connector. I cleaned the copper. I'm putting in right now my starter coil. This goes on, and then this goes on, and I need some nuts. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find a socket that fits this. Okay, don't drop it, because it's going to be lost in the fender if you do, Darren. So I took a picture of this when I took it apart, and I'm assuming that I just found a picture on my phone, and I'm assuming that I have these together correctly in the right sequence. Okay, so now, so actually this second one back is the one that blew out, and so I wasn't able to see. That's why I used different cameras and scopes to look down there. It blew this thing out. That's how I knew it destroyed it. I had to buy a new one of these. This is a new alternator. There's a new starter. I switched my negative terminal to my battery to a ground right here, and I'm going to put the battery in and see if she turns over. So here we go. Alright folks, the battery's in, and let's see if she starts.
Your fucking battery's stuck, dude.
This here is my 1989 Chevy 3/4 ton 2500. I have owned this since 1991. The computer went out and it's been sitting here for probably 16, 17, 18 years with the window open. I don't even know if it's worth fixing. Maybe, because it was my first pickup truck. It might be worth fixing. Alright folks, so here's where I'm at. Apparently I have a seized motor. I can't even get it to budge with a wrench on the crank. So apparently I missed some shit in the number 2 cylinder here, and it's hemmed between the piston and the wall. I'm gonna come back, take this out, and I'm gonna pull the spark plug, and I'm gonna put some Crow oil down in there and try to work it free. If not, I have a glorified shed at my uncle's property. So we're gonna wrap it up for now. I'm gonna take my battery home and put it back on the charger, and we'll come back with part 2 of this the saga in about a week. So stay tuned, folks. Thank you for watching Old School Studios. Please like and subscribe. Somehow that helps me.